Hello out there, all you amazing, lovely people out there in YouTube. Welcome back to Zelda Bomb Squad. As always, I am your charismatic leader, Frosty. And this is... Frosty's Bar Tales. Now, welcome. So, today's episode got a better name because I had all night to think about it at work last night when we really weren't doing much. Oh, by the way, remember 1 week ago that Bobby Butters and I informed the world of my very, very smelly mistake? I knew I was going to catch flack for it at work. And I'm fine with that. I really am. And lo and fucking behold, me and Tough Tony we're bored. So, yeah, we watched a little bit of YouTube footage and stuff like that. And he goes, oh yeah, I saw your episode this morning. What were you on? What are you talking about? He goes, well, you just kind of sat there and were like, well, yeah, my thing is I don't like practicing things. I like to just do it on the fly. I like to just, all right, I have no plan on how to do this, but damn it, I'm going to take that fucking swing and just... Of course, sometimes it ends up turning into a... And then I slide, I twirl, I fall on my ass like I did once in 5th grade, but that's not the conversation here. No, it's not. So, as I'm thinking, I'm like... What the hell? I don't want to call it. Taco Bell was closed. So, that's when it hit me so much that it left a mark. Actually, that's not what happened. It was... Anyway, so the story today that we are kind of continuing with the theme of inebriated countrymen. I've decided instead... It is being called No Drive-thru for You. So, I'm standing at the front door. I'm IDing people, as it is my job. And whenever I see a military person come in, they give me a military ID. Once I've scanned it, as a veteran, a very proud veteran, I always go, thank you for what you're doing. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you. So... On this night, 2 Marines show up together, 2 dudes, and, you know, I see their IDs. I'm like, okay, thank you, thank you. First off, thank you. Second off, thank you. Very cool about it. And they're like, well, how'd you know the date was on the back for it? I'm like, because I was in the Navy. Oh, no shit? Yep. So then they ended up being totally cool. Totally fine. They were awesome as shit. And then came the 3rd amigo. And, again, we have the no hat dress code. Why do people keep showing up with fucking hats on? They never get past the front door, especially not from there. So I went, dude, sorry, I'm going to tell you this right now. Your car's got to go back in your hat. No. Your hat has to go back in your car. Just, why? Because it is against our dress code, you fucking moron. But due to the fact that he was Marines, I was gonna let that one go. So maybe I knocked some sense into me. Well, probably not. If that hasn't happened yet, then it probably never will. I'm optimistic. Anywho, he goes, well, can't I just keep it with me? Nope, sorry. Well, why not? Well, okay. Again, you're pushing it. You're pushing it big time. But, of course, again, since he's a Marine, I'm not gonna nope, not gonna do it. Nope. I've worked alongside a lot of Marines. My sister was one. My brother-in-law still is one. I have a lot of respect for those that earn it. The honorable kind, the courageous kind, not the kind of, look what I did, I'm better than you, bitch. No, I don't like that. So, well, why can't I just keep it with me? Because we've done that before. And it's a simple fact is, okay, well, I am way too lazy to go walk 10 feet to my car and put my hat in it because, holy shit, that's kind of like asking me to find the cure for cancer. It's just beyond my fucking reach. It's like, it's walking. You were able to make the trip from the car to the parking lot to the front door. I'm more than certain, and have all the faith in the world in you, that you can make that same walk back to your car, put your hat in your car, then take that trip back over to the parking lot one last time, at least until later, so you can go back inside and have a good time. So I always tell them, I'm like, well, we've let a few people do that, and what do people do when they're drinking? They tend to forget shit. So normally when you're out at like not a hotel, when you I have yet to go to sleep. I've been awake for probably a day and a half now. So like at a restaurant or, you know, a very laid back club. Not us. That's a joke. So there's just like, okay, when you're drinking, you don't, if you have a hat with you, you don't like attach it to your belt loop right here. You don't stick it up your shirt and then put it down by your ass crack, because why, I don't know. I know what kind of business goes on back there. I want it absolutely nowhere near any of this, or this for that matter. Up here's Bobby Butters and your false farts. Anyway. So we're like, yeah, okay, fine. Just don't worry about it. Just don't put it on. And like I said, everyone gets drunk. What do? You forget. Happened to us. Happened to him. And it was just like, having a good time. Then it's like, dude, take your head off. Fine. Damn it. That would have looked really impressive, but I blew it. Anyway, so I'm like, that's why I'm not even going to let you hold on to it. Just put it in the car. Okay, so here's where it gets weird. Because I cannot figure this out. I mean, I could seriously take an entire day with no distractions, no bathroom breaks, no eating breaks, no drinking breaks, no conversation breaks. I could literally sit here on my bed for 24 solid hours and would still not be able to figure out how in the fuck this guy who came up to me, totally clean, then came back from his car and now has sand on him. And I'm not talking on his boots, no, not on his pants or his jacket. He has sand, like right here. And I was like, what the? Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to stare, but you got sand on you. He goes, yeah, I know. How? Where did? Okay. For those that don't know, and, well, obviously you guys won't know because I've never dropped the name of the club because I smart. There is no sand anywhere. Anywhere. One more time, for those in the cheap seats, anywhere in our parking lot that is remotely close to sand. Nowhere. So it was like, okay, like he literally looked like he may have accidentally poured like water like right here. And it was almost like a perfectly oval shape. And all of a sudden, sand right there. I'm like, did I miss something? I know I've been out here all fucking night. So I literally had my eyes on the parking lot. I'm like, I don't remember a sandstorm coming in here. Maybe the Sandman went and dropped some off when he went in the glove compartment of the car. I don't know. But, I mean, I can't think of a logical excuse as to where in the hell that sand came from. No idea. And why just that part that got wet? It looked like it was almost intentional to be dumb for the sake of being dumb. Because it's like, okay, well, how would you not just be like, oh shit, if somebody bumps their drink in your arm, it's fucking soaked. Then you just go, oh, well, I'll just clean it right there. That part can stay wet just in case I decide to get something stuck on it later for some reason. I'm an idiot. It's like, why? What is wrong with you? Now, we let him inside. So, we have a deck in the back. and you are allowed to smoke cigarettes there, and you are allowed to take your drinks out there because you're still technically on the property. Now, granted, the parking lot's considered property too, but you're not supposed to have drinks outside the front door. That's the rules, and if I'm not mistaken, the law. So every time somebody comes outside before, because we have to close down the deck at a certain time, get it cleaned up so we can kick everyone else out of the club, do our end of the night paperwork so we can get the fuck out of there and go home. So we always close it down like maybe 45 minutes until everyone has to be out. So we do that, and then they call last call. Now obviously it's just, all right, time's up, and just so. You know, he comes outside with his drink, trying to light up a cigarette. I mean, he's out there, and it's just, as he's trying to do it, hang on a second. This is a cigarette. It's not. And this is liquor. It's not. So, he walks out the front door, like, spilled this drink. And I'm like, dude, you're not smoking out here. He goes, well, I was told I could smoke outside, so I'm smoking outside. Keep in mind, he hasn't even been in there 30 minutes yet. And he went from, why do I got to put my hat in my car, to, well, I just have to smoke, and I was like, get out here. It's like, no, you misunderstood whoever told you that. Yes, you do smoke outside, but not out here. That's what the deck in the back is for. And he goes, well, where's the back end of the deck? You can't miss it. You really can't. All you gotta do is go to our dance floor, and if you do that, I guarantee it'll take literally about half a second for you to be like, oh, there it is. It's like when you're sitting in your living room and you're able to figure out where the front door is. It's like, wow, it's that obvious that you can't find it somehow? Nope. No. So man. Oh, God, I'm telling a story about a certain somebody. Damn it, and he doesn't have a nickname. Oh, man, I'm going to have to give him one on the fly now. Oh, wait, no. I can. Oh, I got to get one for when I get to him, though. So, he goes, okay. But then he goes inside, puts his... He didn't light the cigarette. He was trying to. And he puts it on the counter. He comes outside. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I'm just hanging out here. You can't have your drink outside. Go... Smoke outside, take your drink with you. But you said I couldn't have my drink outside. I will give him that one. Yes, that's what I said. So, mistaken error on Frosty's part. Kinda, because I didn't explain it thoroughly, but I did afterwards. I said, no, you come out here, you cannot re-enter the building because it's after midnight. So if you go inside, that's totally fine. If you go out to your car, not so fine. So if you want to smoke a cigarette, you go on the deck. And since you're, like, I don't want to say barricaded in, but, you got the railings, separating the end of the deck to the ground below it. And, like, yeah, just take your drink out there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, and literally just bumps into the door. It's like, oh, my God. Why? Why? On this slow evening, do I automatically think I'm going to have to deal with something I really don't want to deal with, which is a drunk Marine. He's literally, he was pretty much the poster Marine of the kinds of Marines I don't like. Like the, oh, well, I did this, so you owe me. I don't owe you shit. So, I mean, gratitude, that's about it. But, like, no, I already don't like this guy. He's already what I don't like. Say I'm profiling, it's fine. Frosty's profiling, he's admitting it. If you don't like it, go on the internet and complain. But don't complain in the comment section because that's where I'm supposed to be made to look really good. Anyway, so he goes inside. Whatever, it's about 5 minutes. Then other people that one person, Papa Bear shows up. He was working at a different place on this particular eve. And, he's got a few people from the club that he works at. And This probably won't make any sense, but it's in my mind, I can see it. So they're out on the deck having a cigarette, and all of a sudden, one of the people from their establishment comes outside where I'm talking to Tough Tony, and he goes, just to let you know, first off, I'm naming him Super Mario because, sorry. I'm sorry. If he would have put on a Super Mario costume, it would look perfect. Like, that's not a shot or a knock on him. No, it's awesome. You look like a very famous video game character, an iconic one at that. So, that's a compliment. You're welcome. And he comes out and he goes, I think you guys might want to know this, but somebody put his drink on top of the railing, jumped over the deck, then re-grabbed his beer, and is now going across the street. What? What? Oh, okay, wait. Slow that down for us. What did you just say? So, here we go. Follow the bouncing ball. That's what I do. Like, that's what I enjoy doing when people are, like, confused by what I say. Because apparently sometimes I speak Greek. But then I just don't speak drunkenese because I'm totally sober. But he goes, some guy took his beer, jumped off the deck, and is now crossing the street as we speak. So, Tough Tony and I, we start walking towards Taco Bell, which is across the street. There is a, what's this? Steak and Shake, White Castle, Taco Bell, and Chase Bank. What that has to do with food? So we're walking around the building, and sure as shit, we see him, walking back, stumbling. These guys drinking his hand. Good for him. So Tough Tony looks at him, and I'm like, oh God. I've seen Tough Tony in action before. This is going to get ugly quick. And I'm, at the same time, I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to get bad. But at the same time, I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to get bad. And he just, without skipping a beat, Tough Tony walks right up to him, grabs his cup, which still had beer in it, mind you. He goes, hey, what's up, boss? Let me ask you a question. Is that apple juice? The guy goes, yeah. He goes, all right, well, too bad I don't like it. And literally throws a drink. He goes, what the fuck is your problem? Oh, my God. And, it was kind of funny, because who's that dumb? Seriously. Oh, God, do I really want to go out there and say this? Oh, God, I want to say this so bad, but it'll massively disrespect the type of Marines that I like and actually have respect for. Damn it. Well, I'll give you the PG version of it so I don't offend anybody. That guy was the living example of the moniker that is Marine, M-A-R-I-N-E. There's something very insulting that those letters can form, but obviously I'm not going to do it because I don't want to piss off the people that I do like. So, just Google it. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, he goes, all right, well, guess what? You're leaving. He goes, can you get, how am I going to get in touch with my friends? They're inside. You go, do you have a phone? Yeah, but it's dead. He goes, well, you better figure out a way to get them out of there because you're definitely not going back inside this building. Not after the stupid shit you just pulled. Well, duh. And literally, not 30 seconds later, we see him. Like, Tough Tony, come here. Like, okay, so when he's not being a Marine, when he's not being drunk, when he's not being stupid, apparently he is the world's best magician because that phone was said to be dead, and now he's texting people and what appears now to be making a phone call. This man is either very, very, very drunk and doesn't realize he's handling a dead phone, or he's just full of shit. So, well, we gotta get out of here. And we've warned him. When people break the law and do stupid shit like zero tolerance. As expected. So, it was like, dude, you got 2 minutes to get the fuck off our property before blankety blank blank police department shows up and, well, you get arrested for or public intoxication and drunk in public, whatever. Same thing. Probably I don't. So, as we're sitting there trying, okay, you're not going back in. You seriously need to get the hell out of here before the police department shows up. And wouldn't you fucking know it? Who shows up? His two friends from inside. However, what makes this more iconic is because as soon as they came outside, the police pulled in. We never made that call. We don't know if anyone made that call. Sometimes they just randomly like to show up and be like, hey, you guys keeping your asses clean? We're trying our best. No guarantees, especially if I work there. It's going to be like, oh, well, we're doing fine, but that wicked sumbitch is doing just whatever the hell he does. So, all of a sudden, like, his back was to the cop car. And Tough Tony was like, you might want to leave before the cops get here. Don't worry, man. We're leaving. So, I walk up next to Tough Tony. So now I'm looking this customer in the face. I'm like, you seriously might want to listen to him because the cops could literally be here anytime because that's what they do. He goes, dude, I'm fine. I'm not going to like, okay. Hi. There's no cop behind me. You're just trying to pull, no. Like, you might want to actually turn around and look because there's a cop right there. He goes, I'm not falling for it. Like, could you guys help me out here? Apparently, I'm speaking Greek. You mind telling him that there's an actual police officer right behind him? Dude, we gotta go. There's actually a police officer right behind you. So as he's apologizing, and oh God, the weather over here in Babylon is quite beautiful this time of year. So the kicker is, here it is, the best part of the whole damn thing. So, after we said, do not come back here ever again, because you're a fucking idiot. So, And he's damn lucky the cops didn't arrest him for that, because that would have made the Marines look bad. So, he goes, man, so I can't come back here? Like, no. Well, that sucks. And that's not even the worst thing that happened. What's the worst thing that happened? The Taco Bell wouldn't serve me. Well, yeah, they closed the front doors at night, but the drive-thru's still open. That's when he said he tried walking through the drive-thru. Like, you did not try to drive through the drive-thru on your own 2 fucking feet. That's what it counts. That's what he did. I mean, Jesus Christ. How in the hell can you be that dumb to literally go through a drive-thru with no car and with a beer in your hand, seriously expect to get food delivered to you? What the fuck was with this guy? Oh God, I would have loved to have been like a fly in the, or not a fly on the wall, but a fly in the window, just to see if he was actually going around the drive-thru. Stops. Opens up the window. Hi, I'm like such and such. Sir, where's your car? This is my car. Get the fuck. Okay, the worst part about my night was they didn't serve me. It's like, well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. A drive-thru is called a drive-thru for what reason? So you can drive through and get your food fast as shit. So, if you're not in the car, then get the fuck out. Like, holy shit. Oh, God, that was fun. Man, that was a good laugh. So, yeah, that's it. So, everybody, please, drink responsibly. For the love of God. Just do that. And if you're one of the bad Marines that I keep talking about, stop. Just quit. Don't make yourself look like an ass. If you're going to go through Marine boot camp, then, yeah, you have a right to be proud, but you don't really have the right to be arrogant. So, try to be, it's all about your image. Then again, as we were always told in the Navy, if I was to get arrested out in town for being, like, really, really stupid, big shocker, I would never do that. Because they're like, if that ever happens, guaranteed they are not going to say your name got arrested for this, this, and this at this location. They're going to say United States sailor got arrested at this location for this, 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 and this. It's like, okay, so you guys already have the arrogance making you guys look bad, but if you're going to be arrogant and do stupid shit, that's only going to make you look worse. That's only going to make the branch you're serving look worse. That's only going to make the people who came before you look worse. And nobody, come hell or high fucking water, is going to make me look worse. Because if they try, oh my God, will they fail horribly. As 3 former authority figures found out the hard way. I've only mentioned one of them. I'm still sitting on 2 more. So eventually that will happen. So, but that's not happening right now because this is the end of the episode. So everybody, thank you for coming back. Greatly appreciate it. Let's keep getting those Bomb Squad numbers up because, damn it, last time I checked, we're at 3,925. That's thanks to you. So let's keep that shit going. Let's get to 5,000. Then we get to 10,000 where I get my bronze YouTube status and become a YouTube ambassador. Can you believe it? Can you picture it, everybody? Ambassador Frosty. Damn it, does that sound beautiful or what? Thank you. I couldn't agree more. You people rock. So, that is that. Let's make that happen. And I'm going to bring the Bomb Squad with me when we get to that landmark because you guys deserve it more than I do because I'm the one doing this, but you're getting it done. So, until next time, everybody. Until Frosted Friday, tomorrow, you take care now. Bye-bye then. And you all, especially you Marines, please stay classy.